Hi there everyone, Guardian E here, and welcome to another Destiny Child video, and here we are in the latest narrative dungeon, Cat, Dog, and Devil, and we're going to be doing some summons for the boost units on this narrative dungeon. As you can see here, we do get the Lassie, the dog, for free through the narrative collection, so you just have to grind the event to get her for free, but she does have her own banner as well. Katsi and Ziva are available in the banners, so let's go ahead and jump over there. So here we have Lassie, and here we have Katsi, and right below we've got Ziva, and I want all three of them. Lassie, now, like I said, you can get her for free, so there's no rush in really summoning for her. Of the two, between Katsi and Lassie, I definitely am more of a dog person, at least in the context of this these designs, but I am going to summon for Katsi just because she's also a boost unit and not available for free. So a lot of summoning to do today, potentially, unless I get super lucky. So let's start diving into the Lassie banner here. All three of them are premium pickup summons, so all three of them do have a pity guarantee at 15 multis, and you will get the spa skin for all of them at 5 multis as a consolation prize. Now, interestingly enough, Katsi and Lassie, both of their spa skins are unfortunately 2D. There's no animation to them at all, which it's been a little while since they've done that. I'm not sure how they choose which ones they animate and which ones they don't, where it ends up in the... Oh, okay. We're going to get a copy of Lassie right away, it seems. Dreaming Poppy Lassie, very, very cute. Love the floppy ears. And the wagging tail, really adorable. Okay, so light attacker, excellent. Maybe this is going to be a quick video, I don't know. I'm okay with it. I'm alright with it. I'm probably not going to go in super hardcore through the Midnight Parades to get the spa skins for Katsi and Lassie, just because, once again, they're 2D, which is a little unfortunate. If I get them at some point down the line, I'll be happy, but otherwise I'm not going to go hunting hardcore for them. So that's a great start. One multi, one target down. We ended up getting the Lassie, and we're going to jump into the Katsi banner now. So here we go, multi 1. We're going to save the best for last. Ziva is the best, design-wise, at least for me. Those are my thoughts. But hopefully getting the luck on Lassie, who technically is free, doesn't end up dooming me for the rest of the summons. Yeah, fingers crossed. Now, of course, we did have the the Ragna Burst as the last event with Kubaba, who looks fantastic. We might take a look at Kubaba here. I didn't really get a chance to do a video just because I didn't want to summon for the unit that they released. Or rather, I was kind of waffling back and forth on summoning. I don't want to say I didn't want to summon, but I was kind of lukewarm on the design. I did like her skin design, but I don't know. It ended up being, like, by the time I was deciding whether or not to summon, it was kind of like too late, and I opted not to. And like, I'll probably pick her up at some point. I have so many 5-star tickets that there's a pretty good chance I'll get her at some point. Alright, so let's skip this multi. Okay. Not going to get her here. Multi number 3. Let's hope Davi gives us a little bit better luck. Well, I say I say better luck. You can't get better luck than Lassie gave us, I guess. Okay. Nope. It'd be a Morrigan. Okay. Now, I've been waiting for Ziva for a while. Obviously, we do get, like, a peek into the next units, just because Global is a little bit behind. Oh, and I did also install the decensor patch, just especially with Kubaba. They did censor her, which was horrible. And then there was a Khepri skin that they dropped that also ended up getting censored, which is just a disaster. So I did end up installing, which is really painless. It's super painless to install that. Dang. Okay, not gonna get her here. Let's keep going. Oh, we reached the mileage. Let's grab that 5-star ticket, huh? Okay, grab that. Excellent. And back in. So yeah, I was tempted to just buy the Khepri skin because it looks amazing when it's decensored. the Kubaba skin as well. Because yeah, both unfortunately both of them got censored. All right, we're gonna skip. Oh, and this has got to be her, right? Hey, there we go. Okay, excellent. So we're getting just one copy. Getting the Catzy here. Wood debuffer, little maid design. It's very, very smug. Okay. All right, so not too bad so far. Pretty good. Let's get into Severe Ziva. Jump right into the banner. 3 banners. I don't often go in on all of the banners, but we got crystals to spare. Would like to make the narrative dungeon grind a little bit easier on myself. But yeah, like I said, I was tempted just to kind of support the game a little bit. I was tempted to pick up the skins, but they're all free on I think the 26th of this month, whatever the next update is. I think they drop into the Blood Gem shop, and I've got tons of blood gems that I'm willing to burn for those, so I will definitely be picking them up. And then at that point, I think we'll probably take a closer look at Kubaba, because she deserves a better look at. She's so good. I like how they kind of expanded Kubaba's role in general from the original, the original version of her in the game. Oh wow, okay, we're getting Ziva on Multi 1 as well? Dang. And Ziva looks fantastic. Here she is. Severe Diva. Diva. She is kind of a diva, I guess. Fire debuffer. Excellent. That does mean that, unfortunately, we don't get the spa skin. But hey, you know what? Can't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? We ended up walking away from all 3 banners, spending not too much, and I'm just gonna have to go hardcore on the narrative, excuse me, not the narrative dungeon, the Midnight Parade, to try to get this Ziva. I might just get her to 60 to kind of skip that, because the Midnight Parade has been really rough on me lately. So we will start things off with freed kitty Catzy here. Mew Mew, you want to be friends? Catzy is a child born from a pact between the Master and Silk, a Russian blue who ran away from an animal shelter. Silk's wish is to find a new owner, and live happily together with Poppy, a golden retriever. Will they ever get their wish? So a very sweet premise and a very cute story. Catzy, like the other 2, are all going to be PvP based. I'm not sure exactly how competitive they are in today's current arena, but they all do have skills kind of catered towards the PvP side of things. Now, Catzy herself, her skills revolve around inflicting silence on the enemy, which will block their skill use and reset their skill gauge, as well as slowing or reducing their skill gauge charge. So really, her premise is just to kind of neuter the enemy and being able to use their skills and prevent them from being able to use their skills. So Catzy obviously has this sort of smug, bratty cat maid thing going on, with obviously an eye towards her feet. That's not really my cup of tea necessarily, but obviously that is kind of the centerpiece and the focus of the art. There's no question there. I do like the detailing and the frills on the maid outfit. The cat's maid bell around the neck is actually a really nice touch and does mirror the cat down here, and the same sort of red ribbon and cat bell around the neck. She has really soft, fluffy ears. I like the twitching of the ear. It's obviously a really nice touch. The twin tail design in the back, the very bright green eyes, and naturally, again, that very, very smug expression that she has on her face, and she does sort of lick her lips as well. One other thing I really like is actually the design of the thigh-high stockings, because they do have a little bow tie and cat ears at the top, which I think is adorable for all of your cat-made cafe needs. I think that's the perfect accompaniment. Let's take a look at her drive skill. Ultimate Cat Punch. Okay. Oh. That is adorable. That's actually adorable. I'm just going to take another look at it. It's more of a cat scratch than a cat punch, but it's fun to like see Catzy kind of taken off of her high horse a little bit by the cat that kind of just falls and scratches her up a little bit. So next up we have the appropriately named Poppy Lassie. So Dreaming Poppy Lassie. Call me whenever you like, I'll help you out. Lassie is a child born from a pact between the Master and Poppy, a golden retriever who ran away from an animal shelter. Poppy's wish is to find a new owner and live happily together with Silk, a Russian blue. Will they ever get their wish? So it does seem like their vision and their wishes are aligned, which you always like to see. Similar to Katzy, she is going to be PvP based as far as her skill set is concerned, but her skill set is going to be a little bit more offensively based rather than defensively based. So she is going to ignore Reflect, grant Focus on herself, which of course increases her accuracy and gives her 100% crit for a buff. She's also going to have Buff Blast and magic damage built in. Drive skill Final Blow, plus 15% for light allies, and drive skill Charge Amount. So a whole medley of different skills that are geared towards increasing your offensive capability in PvP. So obviously Lassie has a bit of a doggo theme going on. Her animation even arfs, which is super, super cute. Love the rose flop ears on either side of her face, the tulip-shaped mouth, those bright, bright, cheerful blue eyes, super adorable. She has these beautiful auburn and sienna flowers that are adorning the chest strap that she's got going on there. Really matches well with the autumnal theme of the dress overall. Really pretty. She looks super cheerful, gentle, and certainly has those generous proportions with an outfit to showcase it. She's wagging her fluffy tail on the side, which is very cute. She's taking after a golden retriever, obviously. Her hair is really impressive behind her, just these winding tufts and ribbons and strands that sort of frame her fulsome figure. She has those asymmetrical leggings. It's a really nice touch as well. I think really great overall. She just, she just kind of warms your heart, just like a golden retriever would. Let's take a look at her drive effect here. One Darful Wilderness. Oh, you get a look at the actual dog. That is so cute. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. That warms my heart so much. So first, like, you kind of are intimidated by the silhouette, the breathing, and then poof, is just a happy napping puppy. That's too cute. And finally, we do have a new version of Ziva. So Burning Ziva, intruders of the Queen's Garden kneel before her in silence. Ziva is a demon, but she's a merciful one who disdains violence. She all but ran away from the contest, yet her compassion led her to build a small mountain cabin in the mortal realm and care for wounded demons and childs. Behind her gentle facade, she hides incomparable strength. She reveals it only when in extreme danger. She hates conflict, but she isn't afraid to fight and shed blood to protect those she loves. Ziva offers some really dynamic live 2D with the swirling flames and explosion above her, the water effect at her other hand, as well as swirling below her feet. Gotta love that fierce expression on her face with those lovely amethyst eyes. Very, very intricate detail. Love that flounciness of the bountiful hair behind her. She's wearing something of a skin-tight bodysuit that just hugs all of those ripe curves all the way down. Sleek fabric just shines and glistens, especially where her leggings are. The open top and separate cup design allows one to admire the impressive volume of her generous curves. Lots of really nice wing motifs and cross patterns on the straps and the harness. Not to mention the tops of the killer boots that she has on, and a sort of raggedy trail of fabric behind her. And the pose itself is just very, very eye-catching, very dynamic, stretches and showcases her lean and gorgeous physique in a very, very attractive way, and highlights all of those feminine curves. She looks fantastic. So Ziva's pretty interesting in her skill assortment. She's PvP like the others, but what she ends up doing is she decreases the enemy charge skill amount, as well as increasing the damage over time, the dot debuff damage to the enemy. So any of those effects, like burn, like poison, things like that, the damage over time, it'll increase the effects of those, which can be potentially very potent, especially on your team composition. She'll also inflict Buff Blast and also guard Buff Blast. So she will actually help guard against Buff Blast and inflict her own, both of which will provide additional damage. So overall, pretty interesting. She also has a chance to inflict Freeze with her drive skill, and what Freeze does is it actually decreases the skill gauge charge amount and increases the damage from damage over time debuffs. So it all kind of synergizes. That is, I think, sort of her MO and what she's set to do out on the PvP battlefield. So let's take a look at her drive skill effect. Raidse? I'm not really sure. Okay, the water and the fire combining together into an explosion. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It reminds me of, I don't know if any of you have played Chrono Trigger but the whole antipode, or antipody, or whatever it is, that skill where you mix the ice and the fire. But yeah, I think it's pretty neat. I mean, you don't get to see much of her, unfortunately, which is a shame because she looks so good. But you do get her hands. Obviously, she's casting each element from each hand and then just kind of combining the effect into an explosion. So it's very, very nice. So it did take me a while. I did ultimately have to level her to level 60 to get her spa skin, but I did get it for Ziva. The other two, like I said, theirs are static spa skins, and I don't know why they did that. It's a little bit of a shame because the animation really does add a lot of life and excitement to the skin. But we did get Ziva's here, so we can at least showcase that. I'll defog her right now. And there she is. So interestingly enough, it does look like she has a new sort of swimsuit design for the spa. Usually they do have some sort of an amalgamation of the default outfit incorporated or just a towel, but it looks like they went a little bit different here. It is sleek and shiny and stylish, strappy certainly, and hugging her in all the right places. Certainly accentuating everything that bears accentuating. Oh, I didn't expect such a gift. I'll never forget this. So she does have her own like little wand with her that she has in her regular outfit. She is wearing a bit of a more gentle disposition on her face, which is more in line with what we expect from Ziva, from her her original version. This is kind of the break the limit and you hurt my friends and I'm going to destroy you kind of incarnation of her. So a little bit more aggressive overall. Like I said, fierce in her when I was looking at her default art. And this kind of calms her a little bit. Makes a little bit more sense. She's in the spa now, so she should be a little bit more relaxed, right? Yeah, great art, great animation, certainly an excellent likeness. Can't get enough of those deep, beautiful amethyst eyes, and then sort of the heavy lashes. So let me know in the comments below how you did on the Cat, Dog, and Devil narrative dungeon grind, and how you're doing on the banner, how you're doing on the spa skins, and everything else that's going on. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.